Girl, y'all need to grab a seat for this one because this tea is sizzling hot. So, word on the street is that more documentaries are in the works, and this time it's getting real uncomfortable for a lot of people. Allegedly, 50 Cent has teamed up with Jaguar Wright, and insiders are saying they're working on multiple documentaries that are about to hit us back to back. Now here's where it gets messy. According to inside sources, 50 Cent is reportedly ditching Netflix because they're not letting him spill all the tea, and instead, he's planning to launch his own YouTube channel where nothing is off limits. No filters, no restrictions, just straight chaos. And girl, the streets are saying celebrities are shook. Why? Because Jaguar supposedly knows way too much about what really goes on behind the scenes, and with 50 Cent producing and pushing these projects, folks are worried their reputations are about to be dragged through the mud. In case you missed it, just days after the Diddy documentary dropped on Netflix, 50 Cent pulled up for an interview and really started talking. He broke down the documentary, what went into making it, and why Netflix capped it at just 4 episodes. Now, according to 50, a lot of clips got cut because the content was just too wild and the tea was way too heavy. He didn't outright say why those scenes were removed. However, industry insiders revealed that the reason the videos were removed from the documentary was that the allegations were so serious that airing them would have been a fast track to a lawsuit, something Netflix definitely wasn't trying to deal with. Later in the interview, 50 Cent confirmed that part 2 is happening, but don't expect to see it on Netflix. He made it clear that the unused tapes and cut footage that didn't make the first documentary, yeah, those are finally going to see the light of day. According to 50 Cent, he would be launching a YouTube TV where these tapes would be released.
This is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the, was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot, you had to pick and choose things, like even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so it
for time.
Yeah.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2. Season 2?
Or I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube. Well, we can subscribe and get it. I love it.
Just hours after that interview aired, 50 Cent hopped on Twitter and dropped a message that had everybody talking. He tweeted, "I got a lot of ideas. See y'all on the documentary next year. I'm from the South Side. We don't come to make friends. We come to take over." And that alone was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. Now, people were excited because this was basically 50 himself confirming a sequel to the documentary. But what nobody saw coming was the collaboration angle. According to inside sources, 50 Cent isn't just planning to launch a YouTube channel for the next chapter, but he's also allegedly partnering with Jaguar Wright for season 2. The internet was sent into a meltdown the moment news broke that Jaguar was going to be on the second season because Jaguar Wright doesn't hold back. She speaks things the way she sees them, and fans already know the second season would most definitely be better than the first, with Jaguar joining their team. Now here's the wild part. The next season reportedly goes way beyond Diddy. The streets are saying 50 is aiming to expose the dark, ugly side of the entertainment industry as a whole, and there are some names rumored to be aired on the show, and one of them is Jay-Z. Right after confirming there would be a second season, 50 Cent started hinting that a Jay-Z documentary might be on the table. He posted this caricature of Jay-Z and captioned it, "Stop posting me stuff like this. I'm not gonna post them." And let's be real, when 50 says something like that, it usually means the opposite. And who else allegedly has a whole lot of tea on Jay-Z? Yep, Jaguar Wright. Jaguar once worked closely in that circle as a backup singer for Jay-Z, and let's just say she's been very vocal about what she claims went on behind the scenes. For those who might not know, Jaguar Wright over the years has called out what she describes as the dark side of the entertainment industry for almost a decade now. She was one of the earliest voices publicly accusing Diddy of the same crimes he was jailed long before the recent legal troubles and allegations made headlines. Also, Jaguar Wright has repeatedly called Jay-Z out for his alleged obsession with minors. Jay-Z was linked to Aaliyah when she was a minor, Foxy Brown when she was also a minor, and it is widely reported that Jay-Z began dating Beyonce when she was just 16. Also, Jaguar exposed Jay-Z for the shady circumstances surrounding Rihanna's signing to Def Jam. For those who might not remember, Rihanna officially signed with Def Jam back in 2005 after being spotted in Barbados by a music executive on vacation. From there, a teenage Rihanna was flown to the US for what was described as a private audition in front of Jay-Z and L.A. Reid. Now here's where the story takes a darker turn. Jaguar revealed that Rihanna was forced to stay in Jay-Z's office until about 3 a.m. under intense pressure to get her signed to Def Jam that very night. At the time, Rihanna was still a teenager, meaning she legally couldn't sign a contract without a parent or guardian present.
She was the innocent baby when she came over here. And look
She
at
was
her now.
14 going on 15 years old. Flown over without parental supervision in a private plane by a man who was supposed to be a producer who auditioned her at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room. Auditioning at 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl.
With no parental consent.
With
She
no
just
parental, nobody. She was flown. She was flown to another country. She was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours alone with no parental supervision. Her
And she was
father was
how old?
flown up separately. She was 14 and a half, going on 15.
According to Rihanna's own account, she felt heavily pressured. She claimed Jay-Z told her there were only 2 ways she was leaving the office: through the door after signing, or out the window of his 29th floor office if she didn't. Many people have since interpreted that moment as Rihanna being pushed into signing under duress.
So tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
Yes.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed, or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
Jaguar didn't just stop at calling out Jay-Z for forcing Rihanna to sign the deal. She also called out Rihanna's father, who she exposed for accepting $500,000 after the deal was signed.
Her father collected a $500,000 check. She has the fastest inked deal in Def Jam history.
Jaguar also exposed Jay-Z for pimping Rihanna to his friends, and how she infected Chris Brown with herpes she allegedly got from Jay-Z, and how Chris Brown disgraced her at Clive Davis's pre-Grammy award party.
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night.
Jaguar Wright also hinted that Jay-Z is the reason Rihanna stopped dropping new music.
Have y'all noticed that? Yeah. They're blocking her records. Like, if you go and try to add a song to a short, you know, the approved playlist when you put in search, you can't tag a Rihanna song to any of it. Not on Instagram at all. Why not? Especially anything from the Auntie album. It was her best album. It was the least promoted. It came to mixed, no, it was amazing. But see, Sean Carter doesn't like to be embarrassed in public, and neither does his wife.
Jay-Z is not the only person to be exposed. Inside sources revealed that Jaguar Wright is also going to expose record executive Clive Davis, the role he played in transforming Diddy into the beast he turned out to be, how he made favors in return for sex a thing in the music industry, and how he may have been behind the shocking death of Whitney Houston. 50 Cent and Jaguar Wright to partner on his new documentary had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "I need that Jay-Z documentary. Just watch the Diddy documentary. There's absolutely no alternative reality in the multiverse that Jay-Z didn't know exactly who Diddy was and still called him a brother. Yeah, Jay-Z is a great rapper, but he is a pedo. Dated Aaliyah and was checking out Beyonce when she was 16. A f***ing predator." So what do you think? Is Jaguar Wright gonna expose the evil side of the entertainment industry on 50 Cent's new documentary? Or is she gonna hold back on some dirt? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out the next video.